What is up, everybody? Welcome to Sculler Metals. So yeah, I've got a battery. I'm a battery charger. I went to mow the lawn tonight after work and it didn't even click. It didn't even turn over in my riding lawnmower. And I left this battery in my storage unit, which is not heated, and of course here in Wisconsin it gets down to 0 degrees or less. So I'm sure this is dead. We'll see. One thing I wanted to do is, I'm showing you some pictures right now of some stuff that I took to the metal recycler. Had some, we're gonna play a little game here. Had two different items. One was 340 pounds and one was 59 pounds. And the price is pretty similar. You guys can probably guess the top one. That is sheet steel. And this came out to 11 cents a pound, which is pretty good. Now, what do you think this is? Have you made your guess? Stainless. And this was 43 cents a pound. There you go. So what was cool about this, I had that sink, which was all stainless, so that wasn't a surprise. But one of the ovens that I took apart from that Subway, the inner part was stainless, but it had a lot of screws in it, steel screws. And there might have been a little steel pipe in there or something, I don't know. But they gave me straight stainless for that piece too, which was awesome. So yeah, I mean, to get 25 bucks for those two things was great. So there you go, there's that. Now I got another piece of cardboard with writing on it. I'm storing them all over here. Now what I'm gonna do today, I've got some stuff that I need to scrap out from that Subway pickup. And I got a couple buckets here. I'm just going to stick my hand in and grab something. It's gonna be a mystery scrap out. And whatever I grab, that's what I'm going to scrap. How do you like them apples? Okay. First thing grabbed. These are little leveler feet for one of those ovens. And it's cast aluminum, which is cool. Has a little brass insert in there. I don't know how that's going to come out. It's not meant to come out. That is press fit in there. And I'd probably have to cut both sides, which I do not think is worth it. This is also press fit. Another effer. Well, that just put a hole in my desk. So once I knock that out, then that is good cast right there. With some brass. I really don't want to cut that open just for that. If I had 100 of these things, I wouldn't even think twice about it. But since I don't, I'm not worried about it. Come on, sucker. Oh man. Well, no wonder it's not coming out. It can't come out. Jeez. I'm not smart. Okay, don't know where the other one went. Okay, we're gonna put some stuff in buckets because I'm kind of curious what I got from that whole visit. Okay, blind grab. It is pretty much nature's way to not let anything go easily. Just like life. Total battle. Total battle. How hard would it be to just slide off of this thing? Wouldn't that be nice? Okay. A couple brass pieces just fell out of that. I'll be darned. Throw that in my goodies bucket. Oh, here's another one. Oh, you dirty. Another piece of brass. And as always, once you see sparks, you've gone far enough. Put the copper in that other bucket. Keep that separate from my other non-ferrous. Red steel. Okay. Put that away. Okay. Let's see what's next. You know what? I think I know what this is. Actually, first what I'm going to do, take these rings off because these rings are brass. I already checked that on another one. I did another one of these. I just haven't finished it. So that's how I know they're brass, because I've already checked. And then taking these out. I also know that these metal pieces in here are also brass. So that's good. Now, this thing doesn't open easy. I'm going to show you what we got going on. It's a transformer, kind of like a ballast, but a big square one. And because I've never seen one of these before, I have no clue what the best way to get this out of here. It's just packed in with all this. Well, it looks like shoe polish. How many people out there have used one of them those old tins of shoe polish? Anybody that's probably in their 50s, or anybody younger than that actually cares what they look like when they get dressed up, should know the polish I'm talking about. And I used to shine them shoes. When you're going out, you need it to look good. This thing is quite the mess. Man, this thing is pretty big though. Man, it is really in there though. I don't know how to. Okay, so it looks like we can snip this in a couple places. Right there. Right there. And then again twice on the bottom side. There's one. If this thing was aluminum, I'd probably run out into traffic. Just take my chances. Alright. Well, I'm safe because it is copper. Then that steel. Oh, what's going to be the best way to get this copper off of here? This was in one of those ovens. I didn't know what was in it, but it was heavy, so it ends up being a toroidal transformer. Or as I like to say, a hemorrhoidal transformer. And why would I say that? Because I'm an infant mentally. Someone's got to be. A hemorrhoidal transformer. Where it's bumpy and it is sore when you rub it.
Order in the court.
I'm sorry. I don't want to make you feel like you should never have clicked on this video. Why did I click on it? He's talking about hemorrhoids. Butt warts. For all you suffering from hemorrhoids out there, I'm sorry. I don't mean to make light of your situation. I didn't mean to be an ass. That's the beauty about being an ass. When you say I didn't mean to, sometimes it just comes natural. It just comes out of you. I don't have to mean to, I just am. Okay, so this is decent copper, I would say. It's pretty, these are thick strands. One more and we got her. Okay, ta-da. Throw that in the steel. And that is some very fine number 2 copper right there. That goes in my bucket, okay? Hold on. Gotta scoop up all my shoe polish. Okay? A blind grab. Oh, okay. Right around, along the same lines of what I just did. I've got a bin for these. Okay. All else fails, beat its brains in. There it goes. Okay. More number 2. It's decent. Blindly. Oh boy, what do we got here? I don't know what the heck that thing is. I'm not touching it right now. Next. Oh, this thing. Another one of these. I'll do that one later since I've already done it. What do we got? Okay. My yard doesn't take ballasts anymore. Even the ones that say no PCBs. They had some people that would hide some bad ones underneath and then put the ones that said no PCBs on the top. And then they got screwed. So now they just don't take them at all. So that's unfortunate. Some good number 1 wire there though. What is this? What is this? Okay, so that is not magnetic. It must be, what is this, cast aluminum? Yeah, that's cast. I can't get that off of there. Throw it in my other bucket. I've got another bucket and a number 2 bucket. Sitting there trying to think what I could use that for, but I'm not falling for that. Subway scrap fresh. More wire. Okay, reaching. All right. This is a bigger transformer here. I remember one time though when I broke up, or I opened a really big transformer, made a video of it, and it ended up being aluminum. Talk about a swift kick to the twig and berries. Just assumed the big one would have been a good one. Okay. Throw that in my, might save that one and open it up at some point. Reaching in. Grab a couple things. Let's see. It's a piece of brass. An old rag. But enough about my ex-wife. Another clip. Okay. Okay. There we go. Get out of there, get the screws out of here. And now, look at that. Man, these are some legit pieces of brass. Holy smokes. Look at that. Those are huge chunks. Whew. So now what we got to do is unscrew this because these wires are crimped in there. Get that out. it's magnetic. I don't know. Hopefully this is brass too. Nope. No, sugar. It's magnetic. Well, how are you gonna get that off of there? Frickin' pressed or stamped in. Stamp press? I don't know what you call that. God dang it. That's all I want to do. See how many times in a season I can impale myself. Just jam a screwdriver into my hand. That would probably be worth stripping right there. Put that in my to be stripped bucket. And now I have 3 of these. What I could do is cut it off of there. Probably what I'm going to have to do anyway. So that leaves that right there. And then this piece that I'm cutting off has some on the back, but what are you going to do? Thing, man, that went flying. I don't know where it went. Where did it go? Okay, well, I have no idea where that went. I've got 2 golf tournaments this weekend. One on Saturday and one on Sunday. The one on Saturday is down in Racine, Wisconsin, which is south of Milwaukee. Going to be about a 3-hour drive for me. And then I'm going to stay in a hotel down there somewhere. In fact, I'm staying in a hotel tomorrow night, which is Friday night, because I think we tee off at like 9 in the morning on Saturday. And it's going to be like a 3-hour drive for me. Okay, so I am not going to cut these right now. Or am I? I need something that's going to hold it really good. Okay. Okay. Let's do this. Oh, wow. So that's why it went flying last time, because this thing got cooked. Now I took those massive transformers apart about a month ago, and it took me a lot of blades to do it. And these are all the half-used blades that I'm still trying to get some use out of instead of just throwing them away. There we go. And those things are hotter than a mofo, so I just have to try to remember not to grab them, start juggling. Okay, this must have go to the, I think this is a door opening device, but I don't think I'm gonna mess with it at all. Gotta be steel. Yeah. That just goes in there. These are just go in there. Or I could have a dirty brass bucket, I guess. Okay, blindly. Okay, this bucket's almost done, so see what we have here. Steel, leaves, paper, some screws here. Steel, steel. Look at that. Brass keys. I do have a little stash of keys, so I'm going to do a key melt eventually. There's some steel in here. Just melt that with the rest of my brass. Some really small things that I need to take apart. I won't do it on camera. And you even bore me, I can't imagine what I'd do to you. Wire. What's this thing? I thought that looked like stainless. It is. This is, so they had a Phillips on one side and a flathead on the other. And that is stainless as well. I'm saying stainless, but I'm sure it's not brass. No, it's stainless. And so is that. And so is that. What is this thing that it all needed to be stainless? Little pieces. Those are stainless as well. And that's that piece of plastic. And then this thing I'm going to have to take apart another way. Okay, so that is part one, bucket one of my mystery scrapping. So if you guys stayed for the whole thing, I really appreciate it. And we will see you on the next one for bucket two.